by the fire caused by the earthquake. Why earthquake and fire? For a very specific reason. The homes at the time were all built out of wood. You're going tomorrow to see the redwood trees, the tallest trees in the world. Okay, those are the sequoia, sempervirens, which means evergreen sequoias, tallest trees in the world. In San Francisco, many people use that kind of wood, which is very strong, it's very resistant to parasites, for the presence of the tannin, which is very, very strong, makes the perfect wood to build a house. So they built the Victorian homes here in San Francisco. Most of the homes were wood. Then the light system was gas. San Francisco is a windy city, you notice that? So imagine what happened after the earthquake, where the gas pipes just broke out, and the fire started to burn the city to the ground. So that's the reason why all the buildings of this part of town are built after 1906. Many are skyscrapers built in the 70s, like the pyramid that we're going to see right now. Going back to the Coit Tower, Lily Hitchcock Coit was a baby, really was an infant, was 8, 9 years old when the earthquake ruined the city, and she was saved by the firefighters in San Francisco. Just a second, because we're getting close to the pyramid, and you're going to see it here to your left. Okay, so Chanel is slowing down so that you can see and look to your left and look at the pyramid. So going back to Lily Coit was also she was from a very wealthy family in the city. And so when she died, she fell in love with the firefighters. For her were these mythical figures who saved her from sure death. And therefore she became the first woman to volunteer with the firefighters. She was always doing something for the firefighters, San Francisco firefighters, and a lot of actions, a lot of donations, etc. And when she died before the 30s, in the late 20s, she decided to leave to the city of San Francisco in her will so much money so that the city could carry out her will to build a building which could remind her name, Coit Tower, and what could possibly make the city even more beautiful. There's a sentence in her will which says, "The city I always loved." Okay? So that's the start of Coit Tower. Was that good enough?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Very nice.
So you'll never forget Coit Tower.
Nice.
Because all the pictures that Rakesh took of you in the back have Coit Tower. Okay?
Yeah, Coit Tower. Very nice.
Okay, here we are. This is Montgomery Street. Montgomery Street is really the heart of the financial district. It's like Wall Street. Please look to your left. The Wells Fargo History Museum. What do you think of the beautiful coach?
Very nice.
Okay, that
old
really
coach.
is the original. And Wells Fargo, originally, we're talking about 1860s, 1870s, they were providing a mail service, like you see in the Cowboys movies. How many of you like John Wayne? Cowboys movies? No Cowboys movies? Have you seen Kanye, you're great. No?
Volume.
Anyhow, I'm sure that all of you know that this is the Wild West, right? Do you know that or not? There's a huge difference between the East Coast and the West Coast. The West Coast is still the Wild West. Again, history is so really short here. I mean, history we don't even go back to 100 years, more or less. Here to your right, this is the Bank of America. And the 52.
The Wall Street of West. Is this place.
And but it's interesting, again, if you think back 1848, 49, when the gold rush happened here, there were not many services, and everything was really like you see in the Cowboys movies, you know? There was not that much. And so what was very hard to receive mail, right? If I'm my mother and my father are in, I don't know, in New York, and I decide to move west, how do I get my mail? How do I get my money? How do I get my money order? So it's very important what the Wells Fargo did, because the company had, again, the original purpose was just to carry mail and money to the banks from the east to the west. Today, Wells Fargo Bank, and that's the logo, the horse original coach that you saw there, is the most notorious bank of the West.
Notorious.
Why? Turned into a bank.
Why?
And a young electronic engineer, where is he? I can't see him anymore. Okay, he's back. He asked me, what is the difference between, which building is the tallest? The tallest is the pyramid. The pyramid is approximately 280 meters tall, okay? And it's taller than the Bank of America. However, the Bank of America is on a hill. You've seen it, right? It's higher. While the pyramid or Transamerica building is at sea level. So that's the reason why from some fields, from some views, it looks like the Bank of America is taller. But it's not true. It's taller than the pyramid. What is the pyramid? Do you like the pyramid, by the way?
Yeah, very nice. Like it.
Unusual, right? It's kind of an unusual structure. 1972 was the opening of the building. The architect's name was Pereira. How many of you are interested in architecture?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rakesh, I know it. Okay. So anyhow, Pereira is a very
Dhruv also,
American,
Dhruv Moza.
American architect. And he, at the time, in 1972, the San Franciscans did not like the pyramid. They thought it was such an awkward, you know, when you think of pyramids, you think of Egypt, right? So they didn't like the pyramid. They thought it was very awkward, too costly, and kind of a strange structure. However, today it's impossible to think of San Francisco, the skyline of San Francisco, without the pyramid.
Yeah.
After September 11, the pyramid, like the Twin Towers, were considered one of the targets of the terrorist attack. So before 2001, we could go, even you could have just enter into the pyramid, take the elevator, go to the top, and have a wonderful view of the city. Today, it's impossible, of course, because September 11 has changed the world, hasn't it?
Yeah, very right. Yeah.
Anyhow, so what do they do there? It's the name of the corporation. It's the Transamerica Corporation. I'm sorry, Transamerica Corporation. They provide financial services, and they merged a few years ago with a European corporation. So if you want to buy the stock, look for Transamerica Corporation, and they're doing pretty well. How many of you have stock in the stock market? Nobody? Only gold, right? Yes. Wise people.
Zero risk.
We are. And here to your left, that's the Galleria. You're gonna see soon.
Galleria.
Galleria is a very nice place, open,
Galleria.
in particular for people who work downtown here, because they have restaurants, coffee place. There's also a tea place, a Russian tea place, okay? And also there are a lot of shops. So it's a very nice area, and it's again downtown.
Downtown.
So how is San Francisco? Beautiful.
Beautiful, very beautiful.
Do we agree?
Yeah.
Very nice place.
आपको स्टोर ज़्यादा दिखते हैं?
You want to stop there?
आपको स्टोर ज़्यादा दिखते हैं?
Underground is
Okay, I don't know if you know that tomorrow we're going to have the gay pride parade. So because of the gay pride parade, the city becomes a magnet for people, let's say eccentric, strange,
Ban them.
unusual people who come here from all over the world. But San Francisco, you can see there's a rainbow flags all over, even in Banana Republic. I mean, wherever you go, there are rainbow flags. Today they started their own little pre-gay parade.
पता नहीं rainbow flags कच्चे.
Kachi gobri? Kachi gobri? Extremely progressive. San Francisco, West Hollywood in California, the most progressive cities that we have. And because again, the gay became a very powerful community. Financially, they do business among each other and also politically. So San Francisco is really a place of election for the gay population.
You should broadcast.
Because I said, and I shouldn't.
मगर ये कित पर ट्रैम कित पर छोड़ खसाने है सर केबल कार कित पर छोड़
पावर इंजन है तालो रेलस पर चला हुआ है
तो पता है आता है ये ससुर जो
Okay, so just this is something that we are doing in honor of the engineers, young engineers, students who want to come back here, work here. How many of you want to come back here? I'm talking about the young generation. At least a couple, okay. And I'm talking about the young generation.
Wow, we are all young. We are all young.
I'm kidding. Of course, we are all young. And as Frank Sinatra, how many of you know Frank Sinatra?
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra used to say, "Young at heart." It's really what it matters.
Young at
But
heart.
they don't know Frank Sinatra, and I know about Shahrukh Khan. I can't figure that out. Huh?
Indian flag.
Just
Oh,
see.
India.
Let me, you know.
Just name wrote mut. Taj just name wrote mutan. It must be Ratan Tata. Kaise?
Is it the same
Yeah, it's Ratan Tata property.
ताज लोगों की
Taj है Taj is Magli ke.
लोगो different
What is the Madam Daniela? Mr. Rakesh, there was one Taj Indian flag and Taj hotel. What's that? यहाँ पर Indian flag. So what is the point? Or the Taj restaurant?
The Hyatt.
Taj hotel.
You're talking about this hotel?
No, the right
Oh,
one.
there's a new one, yeah. But why are you sure this is the big one?
Oh.
What is that?
कौन सा वाला है? कहाँ पर है यार साला?
I need to see it.
कहाँ पर है?
I need to see it before I go. I know that the Mexican flag looks like the Indian flag and the Italian flag looks like the Indian flag. But everything is possible.
looks like Korean.
No, that was an Indian flag.
That's not the Taj Mahal.
कल शॉपिंग बंद है जी वो लिखा हुआ है कल मार्केट बंद है
Okay, so basically, why are we not talking about Because I want to show you where the Apple store is.